Welcome once more. Today we'll be treating our 3D animation and we'll be making use of the plotagon software. Now, this animation is a wow kind of animation. Like, you can actually use this plotagon animation not only to program anything like maybe advert or whatsoever, but you can use it to animate a story that you have and bring it to life. So that's to say, you can make your own movie. In as much as you have the idea, you can bring that idea to life using the plotagon software. So tonight I'll be taking you through on how to use every features in the app. Now the app is quite loaded, so let me quickly open it because it's going to load. There's a lot of programming that we're actually going to work on this very animation, and it's different from every other animation, like having a particular kind of scene. No, you don't. They don't give you time, okay, because I'm using a free mode or this is a minute. No, you can program an hour, 2-hour movie. In as much as you have the idea, you can bring it to life using this software. Now there are more to it because personally for myself, I'm an animator creator and I'm freaked about it, so I tend to go deep to learn more about this very animation. Is an animation we're going to use, like, if we should use 2 days, I believe. Okay, I'm going to do a straight video though, but there are some other acts. I call it acts because it didn't come with the main software that you might have currently on your phone. For you to get access to all the characters and everything on your phone, you need to subscribe to their plan. Now, during the process of subscribing, they will give you a 3 days free plan. You can tend to cancel it after the 3 days before they charge you, but per month is 900 for your gold plan. I believe you can be using that for the meantime, or you can try their 3 days free software, then use it to program anything that you have that you need to program out before the 3 days expire. So quickly, let's dive down. Although I'm going to be saying a lot because there's a lot of features that I will want to touch. If possibly I cannot send the video once, I'm going to send it twice, but I'll try my possible best to make it once. Now, when yours open, there will not be anything here. This thing showing on title, it seems I've mistakenly deleted a lot of them. That's the reason why it's not showing the video. So yours should be showing empty. Let me show you how yours will be like, and because I want you to take out time to please program this animation. It's quite simple, but it's kind of technical. Okay, so yours should be like this. Now you click on create video, and automatically it's going to pick a default scene for you. It will pick a default scene for you. So here, my scene here is a desert island. That's my scene that was given to me. But what I want to program might not be with this very scene. What you need to do, I'll be using an indicator, so please follow up with the indicators. This desert island, I'm going to tap on it, and here I have all the scene that is available. Okay, Hellock, Airplane. When you use that 900 plan, you can get it, but I'm using a hack version. Okay, I'm a tech person, so I tend to get some of these things free for myself. Okay, now you have a lot of scene here, so there is no scene you are actually tend to be looking at that you might not see, okay, to program your story. Okay, we have a Christmas scene here. We also have the classroom for students. Okay, we have a train. We have a computer. No, we have a lot of scenes. Okay, I'm just going to scroll through and show you all the scenes. When you subscribe to the 900 plan, you will get access to all these things. Okay. Alright, you even have a news desk, news studio. Okay. Alright. The scene are actually much. Alright. So this is all the scene they have. Now I'm going to make use of a news scene. Okay. A news desk. But before then, let me start from someone coming from home. I want to do a very short programming. So I'll use the living room. Now we have some characters under some icons rather. This first icon here indicates to change a scene. Okay, if I want to start another scene, which I'll be making use of as we go on. Then this other two that is not showing out is because I've not added the character. When I add the character, they are going to come up. The first one is for voice to type. The second one is actions, the reaction, how you want your character to react. Okay. Then we have a sound. We have music. We also have a screen audio play on it. Okay. So I'm quickly going to do something now. First, I'll click on no actor. I will need to choose my actor. Okay. You might have few characters on your own, but because I'm using the act version, I have all the characters here that is given by the company. That's the software that's given by the software. Now you can as well create new characters. Okay. Creating a character, you click on create character. Okay, this is a female. I can choose a male. Okay, you can just choose any of your choice. Now let me create the character to my taste. The next here is a head. I'll click on it. You can choose the shape of the head you want and the skin color that you actually need. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Then next is, if you are using a female character, you can choose a hair style here. Okay, for this is a guy. Let me choose. Okay, now. Alright, let me leave his default hair. I like this. So you can use to change the hair, and you can select the color of the hairs under using this bar I'm dragging. Okay, you can choose the color of the hair you want your character to wear. Okay, so let's proceed. Then here is the beard. How you want your character to look on beard. If I want this or this, okay, I think I like this. Let me make use of this. Then I'll go straight. You can also change the colors. Mind you, for the beards, this here I have to change colors. Okay, good. So I'll proceed. This is on black already. I will leave that. I'll proceed to the eyeball. How you want your character, the kind of contact lens you want your character to have. Okay, this is black. I love that. You can choose any of your choice. So let me go with it. Then how you want your character eyelid to be, or I don't know how the female, how do you people call it, but I believe it's eyelid or the pupil, the eye pupil. So I can make use of this, depends. But if it's a woman, I think when you are giving her something like she make up or something, eyelash and everything. Okay, so for the sake of this, Alright. Let me just choose something for masculine. Okay. Let me make use of this. Alright, let's proceed. You can as well. This is for the eyebrow. That's the next. This one here I'm dragging now. This one is for the eyebrow. Okay, the way you want your eyebrow to look. Alright, so I'm gonna make use of this. I think this is okay. Then this is for your lipstick. Okay, in case you're creating a lady. Okay, I can choose the color of lipstick you want her to wear. Okay, yeah. For the sake of my masculine, I'm going to make use of this. Let me leave this. Let me check this. Okay, this is not preferred. All right. So let's proceed. Now this eyeglass is something. Okay, let me say is accessories. Okay, this is accessories. I can make use of eyeglasses if I want him to put on glasses. Okay. Or if I don't want glasses, I can leave it where it is. If you want cap, if you purchase that gold plan, you will have some of your stocks open. But this one's with a basket is telling me to buy, which I'm using the Act app, so I won't be able to make use of right now. Okay, so few glasses are open for me. Then right here are colors which you can use. Okay, you can change how you want it to be, but I don't want my character to put on glasses. I want his face to be open. So next is the wear. That's the shirt. What kind of shirt you want your character to wear? Now, if you are using that plan I told you about, or the trial, every wear will be open for you. Okay, so some few wears are open for me, and I'm going to choose one among them. Let me use something nice. Okay. Let me use this. So I'm going to make use of this. If you want a pupil that is carrying a school bag, you can make use of this one, yeah. And you can change the colors here too as well, okay. So yeah, I can change my man's color, okay. Alright, let me make use of this. If you want him to put on suits, there's also long sleeves. There's also suits. You just name it, or you can dress him like an ancient person. They have a lot. You can just go through it. But let me quickly choose what I want, and so we'll proceed. Alright. So the next is the trousers. For if you are using a lady as well, you can see skirt as well. Yeah, we have skirt and all that. Okay. But I'm going to choose something masculine for my character. Okay. You can as well change the color here, okay, but I think this color I'm using is quite okay. So let me use the black. Okay. So let me proceed. You go to the shoe. If it's a lady, you can put, heel or any kind of sneakers you want your character to wear, okay. Okay, for this, I'll make use of this. I think I like this. Okay. There are also boots, there are also socks and slipper. It just left for you to make your choice. Okay. Alright, let me okay, for the sake of what I'm doing, let me make use of a corporate shoe. Alright. Let me make use of a corporate shoe. Alright. So this next one is a voice. How you want your character to sound. Okay, so here are different voices. This is Arabic. This is I think the different countries though. Let me see. When you tap on it, okay, it will tend to speak out. Alright, so EN here represents English. You keep it on English. Then we have different voices here. Oh, I don't know why it's not.
How do I sound?
Alright, so
How do I sound?
alright, you see there are different intonations.
How do I sound?
So you choose the one that is best for your character.
How do I sound?
Being a male or a female, Then under this very one I'm sliding now is to thicken the voice or to make it a little bit look tinier if it's a feminine, but for man,
how do I sound?
yeah, you should have a masculine voice. All right, so let me use.
How do I sound?
No, that's too childish.
How do I sound?
Okay, I'm looking for something masculine.
How do I sound? How do I sound? How do I sound?
Come on.
How do I sound? How do I sound?
All right, let me try this.
How do I sound?
All right, let me use this. Then this next one, the A is for you to name your character. Okay, so I'm gonna name this character Jerome. Then here is this colored template. It doesn't matter. It's just to change the background of your character. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't really matter. All right, let me use this. Then if I want to save on this name, I will click on done. My character that I created will be saved and be available for me to make use of. Okay, and you can create as much character as you want due to your story that you have in mind to program. Okay, so you can create as much as you want. So here's my character, the Jerome that I just created now. Alright, so let's move ahead and create something. So I'm going to insert my character now in the city room. I can still insert another character. You can use more than 2 characters, 3 characters, 4 characters, but you need to be a professional using cleaning master. That's I think before now I sent some apps to download and I mentioned cleaning master as well. It's used for video editing. It's only when you are good in editing you can make use of more characters. Okay, time permit, I might drop a YouTube audio tutorial I have for that. Okay, I can drop it. I can drop the link so you can go through it. Then for this, we'll make use of just 2 characters because that's what the software permits for this very scene. So I will make use of 2 characters, and you can position your camera. This icon here is to put your camera how you want it to be, to skip establishing shots or establish the shot. Now skipping establishing shots means if I'm to insert, okay, let me go ahead and insert a conversation. Okay, then I will come back to this skip establishing shot to show you the difference. Now I will click on this next icon, this very one here. That's what I clicked on. Then I will insert which character I want to speak first. So let me use Jerome. Here on the camera, we can tap on it and choose how we want it to look like, either in the dialogue mode, moving from left to right, moving from forward, moving backward, wide shot, and still. Now this is still. Then looking from let's say bookshelf. Okay, this is still. The camera is still in one location. Now I can change my camera to wide shots. Okay, I can still change it to dialogue mode if I want it to be on dialogue mode. So it will be, you know, when you are actually into acting, like the movie we watch. Now there are a lot of capturing they do when doing a movie. We have the dialogue mode, which is a close shot. We have the wide shots. We have the side shots, and we also have the shots whereby the camera will be moving. Yeah, so the same thing applies to this software. Okay, you make use of your camera depend on what you're actually doing. So for this, I'm going to proceed. I want my character to be on neutral. Now, if you click on this neutral close to the name Jerome, you'll see a lot how you want your character to feel, the feeling, the expression you want your character to display. Now I can put my character to be on range, and you can see now. Let me press play and see. Alright, so that's range. Now, if you want, okay, this is sneeze. Okay, so just like that. But for it to portray something very good, you will need to add a sound to it. Okay, we need to add a sound to it. So let me add a sound to see. This next one here is action. Someone acting on the next person. I'll come to that. But let's proceed by adding a sound. You can add a sound from InShot. You can do all this editing from InShot, but it's only when you are good in editing. So for you not to stress yourself that much, let me show you how to do it simpler using this software. You click on this bell icon. Then you choose a sound. Now, the sound I want to make use of is sneezing sound. So you check for sneezing sound. Sometimes you might not have much like this, but when you scroll down, they say get more sound effects. In as much as you have the data, just click on it. You get all these effects. Because right now you might not have up to this effect that you are seeing here. So here is sneezing, male sneezing. I'll just click on, I'll click on sneezing, male. Okay. Now, if I want the sneezing to take effect with the character, as the character is displaying, I will need to take this sneezing upward. Sorry, let me show you what I press. Now, look at these three dots under the man sneezing, these three dots by the right hand side of the screen. I'll tap on it. Then this cancel means to delete. This up means to take it up. So I'll take the sneezing up to the sneeze will be on the top of the name. Okay? So I tap on this three icon again to bring back my man sneezing option. Then I will tap on the name because this is the guy sneezing. I will let it sneeze without voicing. Even if I must add another voice, like he should say something like, "Oh, sorry," or "Pardon me," then I will click on this chat sign again, and I will insert Jerome again. Then this time I will now type. Let me say, excuse me. And I will leave it on neutral. Okay? Let me leave it on neutral. Alright, now, for you to play your video, to see what you've done so far, you put your, if you can see now, it is this Jerome, excuse me, that is being highlighted. How do I know it's the one that is being highlighted? Because it's showing everything, like the camera, the sound recording, and the write-up. Now look at this Jerome on top of the second one, the Jerome under the man sneezing. If I tap on it, it's now highlighted. Okay? Now, tap on this living room, which is the scene. Let it be highlighted. Now let me come back, before I play our video, let me talk about this skipping, establishing shot, and establishing shot. Now skipping, establishing shot, if I leave the skipping, establishing shot, now take a look. I want to play the video now, so you see the difference. You click on the play on the screen.
Excuse me.
Okay, now, I don't know if you take note of something here. The thing plays straight up. When I click on play, the man sneezes straight up.
Excuse me.
Right? Now, if I don't want that to take place, like I want a little motion to be on the video, then tap on this skipping, establishing shot and put it on establishing shot. Okay? Now, when it's on establishing shot, take a look at the difference. I will click on play now.
Excuse me.
Now you see there was a motion. Okay, there was a motion before the sneezing. Alright? So depend on the scene you're actually creating. You can make use of the motions, you can make use of non-motions. Most time, to make a video professional from one scene to another, don't use establishing shots. Okay? Always use skipping, establishing shots. So it will just move from one scene to the other, straight up. Alright? Now, let's proceed. I will come down here and click on this chat sign, and this time I'm going to add our next actor, which is next to. and I will type what I want him to say. All right. So you can click on play immediately to hear how your second character is going to sound, or you might as well also go back and play everything from start by highlighting this living room. Then tap on play. Please make sure your data is on while you are programming this, although it doesn't eat much data, but it needs data to be loading. Okay.
It's fine. Let's take a walk to the pharmacy and get you some drugs.
All right. So let's see.
Excuse me.
It's fine. Let's take a walk to the pharmacy and get you some drugs.
Alright, now this is my scene. I'm going to add another scene now. And how will I add another scene? I will click on this first icon. Okay? This first icon, I will click on it. Then I can add a scene. I will tap on this scene. Then I can choose my next scene. Now, the next scene should be a walking scene, right? Because they want to take a walk. Okay? So there's actually a walking scene. You look for walking streets. Walking street. Okay, that should be in W. Now the good thing is that all the scenes has been placed alphabetically. Okay, for easy session of scenes. Okay, so W. Okay. Okay, sorry, I think it should be S. It's a street. Okay, yeah, it is. We have street medium short. We have street for female. Then we have street wide short. So I want to use this street wide short walking. Then what I will do here is just to insert my two characters. I will insert Jerome. Then at the same time I will also insert Nesto. Alright, so let's play and see. Okay, now for this kind of a scene, since it's a working scene, you can now put establishing shots because they need to work. Now my camera is still on skipping establishing shots, so I'm going to click on the camera icon now like this. Then I will change this to establishing shots. Okay, now let's play and see. Alright, now when you add a voicing, they will now walk longer. Okay, because they will need to talk while walking. So let me just add a little words. Alright, so Jerome's going to respond. Now I want Jerome to agree to what Nesto said, so I will look for agreeing, and alright, so now let's see. Let me start it from this walking scene and press play. So we'll see what we've done.
I'm tired of this Lagos traffic.
Yes, my brother. I'm tired as well.
Okay, so let me just add one last thing. In this thing, I want to show you how to use other features. So before I add that thing, let me cut short this whole walking scene and say, okay, maybe they have gotten to the pharmacy to get what they want to buy, right? Now, I will click on this A sign. Okay, this A sign. I will tap on it. Then it's showing you center and silence. Your text goes here. I will click on this silence and choose a voice that I want to speak. A voice that I want to speak what I want to write down. Okay, so I can use any of these voices. So let me make use of this voice. Then I will type. Alright, so let's see what happens when we click on play and what this is actually made for.
Jerome and Esther got to the pharmacy and bought some drugs.
Okay, so it's more like I don't know how those action movie actually make use of this. Like, you know, when they say 5 years later, just to skip the whole thing. So it's not a 5 years later thing they want to show you. So right now you are not telling your audience, people that are watching your story, that okay, Jerome and Nestor have gotten to the pharmacist and they have bought the drugs. So whatever it is you want to put next might be maybe they are leaving the pharmacy or there's a conversation that took place. You can still use this to do a write-up about it. Okay, let me add something. There's something I want to do to put those actions. So let me add something to the text. Alright. So let's see.
Jerome and Esther got to the pharmacy and bought some drugs. An argument broke out between them.
Okay, so you've set your audience mind on what next they are going to expect. Alright, so next I'm going to add a scene. Now in this scene I'm going to use a pharmacy scene. So let's just go to P. Okay. Okay, so this is the pharmacy. We have a pharmacy here. I will tap on this. Okay, this is a pharmacy scene. Now I'm going to add my characters. Jerome. Then now Jerome is in the middle to the left. You can change your position. Okay, you can change your position behind the counter, at the door, at the middle right, at the shelf. Anyhow you want it, you can actually put it there. Okay. Okay, let me say at the shelf. Now you can see where he's standing now. Okay, but let me leave it where he was before. Oh, sorry. Let me leave it there. Okay, let me add my next actor. So they are both facing each other, or I can actually put them close to the counter. So it seems they've paid and they had an argument. But all the same, what your viewers is expecting is the argument, right? Fine. So let's proceed. Now you can see there's a saying here that no extras. So what this thing is telling you that there are some things that the software actually recommends you using more extras. Okay. Now this is a pharmacy, so people might tend to be in the pharmacy, right? All right. So let me add extras. I want to put with extras. All right. So you can see there's someone in the pharmacy as well. Okay. That's this lady. You can see her backing them. Now there's someone in the pharmacy as well. There are some scenes that is a cafe and you see a lot of persons in different tables also eating with your character on their own. Okay. Yeah. So you can also you just have to take time to go through. I can't actually teach everything, but with this I'm giving you the tips so you can actually implement them and use them to get every other thing put together. Okay. It's not going to be a one-day thing. It's going to take you time, but definitely you're going to arrive to come out with something good and tangible. All right, so let's proceed. Now, an argument actually broke out between them, and let me quickly just put something, a write-up. Alright, so Nestor is going to react. Okay, so let me choose something it will react with. Okay, let me use this which contain. Okay. Alright, now that is the argument. I just want to make this thing quick, okay? Now, let's put this action of a thing. You see this thunderbolt icon close to the voicing, it's action. Now, let's see the actions that are there. Okay, so let's say Nestor or Jerome is going to act on Nestor, okay? So, what is the act? We'll click on act on. We have caress, we have Eskimo kiss, we have first stroke, handshake, high five, hug, kiss, kiss reject, you know. Okay, so I'm going to use push, okay? Jerome is going to push Nestor. Then, Nestor return. Okay, sorry, this is not what I'm supposed to select. I'm supposed to select this icon, action. So, Nestor in return is going to act on Jerome by giving him a slap. Oh, sorry, I want to select this, okay, giving him a slap, alright? Now, let's see how this works. Now, mind you, you ought to also add audios, okay, to match what you're doing. Now, first of all, it escaped my mind. Let's add, you can add a music background, okay? But this time it's not just ordinary beats. The system here has its own beats that best suits each stuff you're doing, okay? You can change different music. All the music should be added at the top of each scene if you want to use different songs. Now, how do you add the music? This music icon, just tap on it. Select music from here. Okay, we have a lot. So I'm going to make use of something super heroic. Okay, let me make use of that. I don't know how it sounds though. You only know how it sounds when you take it to the top. Okay, so you use this icon and let's take it to the top. I want this sound to be in all the video. Okay, so if you want to change different sounds, okay, let me show you how to change different sounds. You can leave this at the top of this pharmacy here. All right, so this music is there. Now let's come down to this scene. Tap on the scene here. Click on music here. Select a music. Okay, let's use something Sea of the Forgotten Thieves. Okay, so let's take this to the top of the living room. Okay, so just listen to this and hear how it sounds. Okay.
Excuse me.
It's fine. Let's take a walk to the pharmacy and get you some drugs. I'm tired of this late.
Alright, now I believe you're hearing the noise on the background, dun dun dun, something like that. Now, for us to add another music on this very working scene, because it should be a noisy something. I don't know if there should be something noisy on it. Let's see. Add the music. Okay. Okay, sign in the face, thoughtful. I don't think there's actually something very noisy. Okay, let me see this background in the club. Okay, Elf Village, let me see. Now let's take this to the top of this scene and play and see.
I'm tired of this Lagos traffic.
Yes, my brother. I'm tired as well.
Jerome and Esther got to the pharmacy and bought some drugs. And argued.
Okay, I think it's better you use just one song. Okay, you have to use just one song. So if this, let me make use of this. I think I love this beat one way or the other. So let me make use of this and remove this Sea of the Forgotten Thieves. Let me remove this. Alright, so if I click on play.
Excuse me.
It's fine. Let's take a walk to the pharmacy and get you some drugs. I'm tired of this Lagos traffic.
Yes, my brother. I'm tired as well.
Jerome and Esther got to the pharmacy and bought some drugs. An argument broke out between them.
It's not what you think. I told you that guy is a criminal.
Stop it. Just stop it. How can you say my friend is a criminal?
Beautiful. Now, let's add a scene. You know the reason why the music stopped? If you take note, the music on the background, it stopped. Why did it stop? Because I add another music when it gets to this part. On top of it, I add a superheroic sound. Okay, so I did that you can do that just to stop the main sound on the background, right? Because this very scene I want the motion to come out. Now I want to add this. A push doesn't have a noise, but the slap have a sound. So how do we add a slap sound to this? So you can tally. You tap on this, the slap sound. Now go to this bell icon. The sound, and look for slap. Okay, that's S. All right, slap standing. All right, so you tap on it, and let's see. First of all, sorry, drag this to the top. Okay, it should be at the top so that the sound will fit with the action. Now let's play it from the pharmacy scene here.
It's not what you think. I told you that guy is a criminal.
Stop it. Just stop it. How can you say my friend is a criminal?
So I believe you had the sound. It tallies with the hand movement and the slap on the cheek. Okay, so the music actually played. This heroic superheroic music actually played. So meaning what I actually did on this scene here could have actually worked. Maybe it's because of the programming pattern. I wish I played it earlier, then it would have actually worked. Okay, you can use different sound because I think I've used it before. I wonder why the thing didn't work the other time. So let me just wrap up the video here, please, because I'll actually take a lot of time. Now, we've talked about the scene, we talk about the shots, we talk about the actions, the acting, we talk about the sound, we talk about the music, we talk about the text. Okay. Now, lastly, okay, we also talked about the camera, right? How to set your camera as well. Now, this slap, I can put it in interaction mode. You can also use other modes. You can use wide shot, still, or any mode you want to make use of, which we've talked about earlier. So I'm going to leave mine in the interaction mode. And lastly, I'm going to talk about using your own vocal. Okay, let's say you want to use your voice, not the system voice. You want to use your voice. Okay, for the place of this Jerome, let me use my voice because he wasn't even sounding well. So let me use my voice. Okay. Alright, so he sneezed here, and here he said, excuse me, right? Now, to use my voice, I'm not going to clean what I typed, because when I want to export my video, I want what they are saying to be coming out as a write-up. I want to subtitle it, okay? I want the subtitle to be there. So I'm going to put the write-up, but I'm going to use my voice instead of the system voice. How do I do that? Look at this camera icon. There's a microphone icon close to it. Now, I'm going to tap on it. This first one is to play. This first one is to record. This last one is to save it. Okay? So I'm going to record. What I'm recording is excuse me. Right? So it's easy. So this is what I'm going to do. You tap on it. Okay? Sorry, you allow it to record. Excuse me. Now, how do I stop it? I will tap the record icon, okay? I tap the record icon. After I finish speaking, you tap back the record icon immediately. Now you can play what you've said by clicking on this first green icon.
Excuse me,
Okay, sorry, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do that again. What I did didn't save. I'm going to do it again. Excuse me. Alright, let's see.
excuse me.
Is fine.
Sorry, I'm getting this thing wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not getting it wrong, but the reason why I cannot use my voice is because I'm doing a screen recording, okay? So the screen record, the card screen is actually using my voice, so I can't do another voice on it. Okay, so that's the reason why. I'm really sorry. So you can actually try it from your end. Okay, now when you click on this, when you tap on the record, when you speak what you want to say, excuse me, you tap on it back to stop. You click on this play sign to play. Then you click on this green good sign to save. Okay, now when you save it, this your microphone will turn to yellowish color. from this brown color will turn yellowish. Okay, now when it's yellowish, then it's been saved. When you play it, you see that it's no longer the system voice, but it will be your own voice. Okay, now that aside, I think that's the last thing I want to touch. I want to touch light here. We have our video set up already with our effects and actions and all that. So this push, just quickly want to check if they can, if there's a sound to that you can use to fit in. Okay, you can try, you can check if there is one, but let me just save it for the sake of this class. Now I'm going to save our video. Look at the top right of your screen. You can see something with a box with an arrow pointing up. You tap on it. You click on render video. Okay, when you click on render video, you leave it to render to the end. Please, one thing you need to do is export with subtitle. But if you don't want subtitle, you export without subtitles. But I'm going to click export with subtitles. Now, one thing you want to take notes of, please do not minimize this page. Okay, don't go back. Even if you have a call, when you okay your call, let the person hang up at his own end. Okay, so you won't leave this particular phase, because I don't even know, maybe if you even pick a call up, it might cancel. But if your network is okay, if your network is on roaming while you are answering call, it will still tend to render properly. Okay, if not, it's going to save without voice. All right, you need to come back here and we save the video again. You understand? So it's not as if your project is bad, but you just need to come back to the app and click on that box icon again to save, and you save exporting with subtitle. You click on render and you leave it like this. Okay, so I will continue this at the end of this rendering stuff. Okay, when you finish rendering, we will come back to this class. Alright, so when your plot is done exporting, it will show like this. You click on done. So please always make sure you monitor it. Okay, it will bring that something for you to save to gallery. Okay, you tap on it, save to gallery, then you just put in any title, then you click save. It will show done like this, then you click done. Alright, so this is the last part of the video. Now what we are doing here on InShot is trying to cover up our plotagon icon. Now if you purchase the plan, the 900 per month, or you are using their 3 days free plan, you don't need to come to InShot, okay, because you won't have a watermark. But should in case, probably after any other thing, if you happen to have a watermark, this is what you do. This is the video. So quickly, I won't waste time on this. This is the watermark we're covering, this one at the top here. So what we need to do is just look for something you have. If it's a sticker you want to make use of, if it's a logo, anything at all, just click on sticker. If you have your logo there already, you click on this gallery icon. You have a sticker you can use, or you select from your gallery. Okay, but I'm going to make use of a default sticker. So let me choose a sticker from here, and okay, let me make use of a clock. You just crop it little and you drag it down to cover it up. Okay, all right. So yeah, my what's it called? My watermark has been covered. Now there's another thing you need to take note of again. Look at the sticker. If I should play my video.
Excuse me.
It's fine. Let's take a...
Now you see that my watermark is still showing. The reason why it's still showing is because this sticker is not to the end of the video. So what you want to do when you add your sticker, just highlight it and use your hand and drag it down to the end of the video, okay, so that your sticker will be to the end of the video. All right, okay, so you click on this good sign, you take it good, Now we'll have our stickers to the end of the video. All right. Now another thing you want to take note of, I'm using the ARC version, so that might not be on my video, but on your own video, probably you have something like at the end of the video here, you see something like produced or directed by you and produced by Plotagon. Okay, directed by you, produced by Plotagon, something like that. Please, you want to use a split button here. This, check this icon, there is a split here. You can use that to divide your video. Okay, let me split this now. Now you drag it properly to the end of your video before that Plotagon will show. Yeah, you split it. When you split it, you click on delete. Okay, you delete it. Now I've deleted that part of my video. Okay, but I'll bring it back. I'm just showing an example how to use a split and delete. Okay, so I'll click on this arrow. If you delete something by mistake, click on this arrow. When you click on it, it will come back. Okay, I'll undo my delete. All right, so that is all for the InShot, using it to cover your watermark. Okay, I will also drop the video, the YouTube link, so you can watch more on how to use the KineMaster to edit, to add different things. And let's say you're doing a party scene, how to add different people in a ballroom. Okay, all right. So thank you very much. And if you actually got great value from this class, please, I would like you to drop a comment. Thank you.